Hello and welcome to Merlin's Manor. Today I'm excited to be sharing with you some news about a game that has been out of print for quite some time. Finally, not only getting a reprint, but a whole new version is going to be adding extra stuff to the game, and that is Spirits of the Wild. This was a grail game for me for quite some time because of the fact that it was out of print. And in order to get your hands on it, you had to buy it on the secondhand market for 3 to 4 times the actual MSRP. And there was no signs of it going to be getting a reprint ever. In fact, I even emailed Mattel and asked them about a reprint if they would do that and informed them there's a lot of people that were interested in this game. And they got back to me and basically said they had no plans to reprint this game. But finally, they're going to be making it. And they're making it in versions called Spirits of the Wild Awakening. And I'm going to talk about some of the things it's going to be adding in a minute. But before I do that, let's talk about the original game, how it plays, and what I think about it. And so this is a very simple, basic game to play, a very quick game to play. And what you're going to be doing on your turn is you are going to be using one of 6 cards that you have. You'll flip that card over and take the action that's written on that card, which is either going to be drawing stones from a dish, adding stones to a dish, or moving a coyote. And the coyote actually gets in the person's way to where they can't place on that section. So you're going to be trying to move that to your opponent's areas where you think they're going to want to put stones. And they're going to be moving it to your area on their turn at times as well, going back and forth that way. So you're going to be placing out these stones on your player board. And on that player board, you're going to be trying to score for having either different type colors of stones or all the same color or kind of like a full house kind of thing where you're getting 3 and 2 or different pairs and all these different ways that you're going to be scoring specific to that animal that you're placing the stone on. There's also these kind of translucent stones which you are going to be able to place on there, and it's going to cut off being able to add any more stones to that area, but you're going to score double what you've gotten on that area at that point. And so kind of wait and see where you can get as many points as you can and then get one of those on there. Now the game also ends if too many of those translucent stones come out, and so you're constantly kind of wonder when the game's going to end, especially as more of those come out, because as soon as that's drawn, you finish your turn, and that's the end of the game. So you're going to be scoring points for basically getting all these stones out and these different animals the way that they want them. You also have this one action, which if you have at least 3 of your actions flipped, that you're going to be able to flip all those back over to where you can use them again, and you're going to get these special spirit cards that are going to give you a special ability that round. And so it's a really fun game. It plays in like under 30 minutes, and it's just really cool to go head to head with it. I really like the components of this game. They've really solid components for a $15 game. You've got the stones look really nice. You've got this nice little dish. The coyote looks good. Just all of it looks good. The artwork as well. It has these interesting it's got these constellations, and then you got the artwork drawn within them. I really enjoy the look of the game, the way it plays. The one downside has been that there hasn't been a lot of content in there. There's only a handful of spirit cards, as well as you have the same board every round. But now there's going to be some new things that go along with this. Let's go ahead and start talking about the new things that they're adding to this game. And the first thing I want to bring up is the modular board that they've got going on here, is that you're going to have these different animals instead of just the same setup of animals each time. We see this one here wants 3 of a kind and must complete mother first and cubs all different colors, and the cubs are 2 points. Okay, and then you've got this jackrabbit here, which is complete a pair, 2 points, and then you move the coyote, and then complete 3 of a kind, you get 3 points an extra turn. And then over here you see this area where you're going to place your special translucent one if you want to double that. And so you can complete one of these and not the other one, and then go ahead and double, or you can wait till you completed both of them. So there's going to be a bunch of extra ones, and you're going to place those out at the beginning of the game. And there's going to be, this is the original artwork for the different animals and the spirit cards. And then they're adding new spirit cards, so you're going to have extra things. And this elk has the take 2 non-spirit stones or take 1 spirit stone and take another turn. The spirit stone is that translucent one that I was talking about. And then there's different things that they didn't include in here. He mentions he's talking about changing the colors up so that they are more colorblind friendly. And then here's the new artwork down here. Now this is some people have said they don't really like this artwork as much. I like it. It's got a different feel to it. It doesn't have quite the same charm and simplicity of the original, but the look at it really pops as well. So I don't. I see them both kind of being somewhat equal in their artwork. It's just a matter if you are kind of got that nostalgia for the original artwork, you're not going to like this as much. But I really like this artwork as well, the way it is now. But that is basically what they're adding to the game. Here are some of the components. Here's what the final is going to look like. I know that earlier in the thing it showed just kind of the unfinal version, but that's what the components are going to look like. And so just really excited to that others are going to be able to get their hands on Spirits of the Wild. Not sure if I'm going to get it right off the bat as I have a copy of the original, but I do like the idea they're going to be adding these extra powers and these different modular setup here. And so I probably will wind up getting it at some point. I'm just excited that this is a game that I've enjoyed, that's been hard to get. I'm excited that it's finally being reprinted and that they're adding more stuff to it. And so it's been a kind of a brief video here, just giving you a quick overview of the game. I've really enjoyed it myself, and I recommend it if you like a simple, quick, head-to-head two-player game. Check this one out, Spirits of the Wild Awakening, coming very, very soon. I can't remember the date on it offhand, but it's coming the next couple months, and so it's going to be here before we know it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Check out some of my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and as always, I hope you have a great week and keep on gaming.